Hello everyone, welcome to the web development course. In this tutorial I will discuss a date object in JavaScript, and then I will discuss how you can create a digital clock in JavaScript. So let's start. So first of all I will discuss in brief the date object. So just create a new file. So file name is, let's say, date.html. Then create a boilerplate, press enter, and in the body tag just use header tag. And here what I'm gonna do, I'm going to write current date and time, and here I am going to use a span. And span id, let's say, is dt stands for date time. And now go to the head tag and create a script. So in the script tag, just create a variable, and here I will use the constructor of the date object, and then just get this element by id and set its inner HTML to this. That's it. So I have just created a one span, and id is dt, and in the script tag I am creating a variable of the date object, and document.get element by id, I am getting this element by id, and I am setting the inner HTML equals to t. Just save this, and just save this, and right click it and open with live server. And if you are not able to see this option, make sure that you have installed the extension live server. So this is the extension, and just install it, and it will open your website in the live server. So just right click and open with live server, so it will open in the browser. So just save it and go to the browser and refresh it, and you can see the current date and time is not visible. Because it's very simple, because either you have to write the script in the body tag, so just copy, cut it from here and paste it here, and then go to the browser and you can see the current date and time. So you can see the current date and time. Or what you can do, if the script is in the head tag, then write this in the function. So this is the function, and body on load call this function, and on the body on load call this function, and then just save it and go to the browser and refresh it, and you can see the current date and time is being shown. So next what I am gonna do is uh, let's use this variable, and to get the hours, get the minutes, and get the seconds. So what I am going to do is for hours. So for hours I am using variable h, and t I am getting the hours, and then similarly for the minutes, and similarly for the seconds. Okay, so now what I am going to do, uh, just create a variable. Let's say variable is time, and here I am going to write h plus colon plus hours, then minutes, and then seconds. And here I am getting the element and I am setting it to the time. Just save it and go to the browser, and you can see the current date and current time. So I should change the message here. Here I will write current time, so you can see the current time, and if I refresh it you can see the current time. So it's very easy. So I have created the variable of the date object, date class, and then I am getting the hours, then I am getting the minutes, then I am getting the seconds, and then I am creating a variable time, hours plus colon plus m plus colon plus sign seconds. So hours, minutes, and seconds, and then I am getting the element by id, and I am setting its inner HTML to time. Now I will create a digital clock. So first of all, delete this current time and save it and go to the browser, and now you can see the clock. I will do the styling later. So here I am extracting the hours, minutes, and seconds. Uh, and what I will do, I will delete this, and I will check if hour is greater than equal to 12. Then I will check if or is greater than 12, then I will subtract the hours. I will subtract the 12 from the hours, and let's create a variable session. Session is by default am, and if the hour is greater than equal to 12, then the session is pm. And if the hour is equals to 0, then I will set the hour equals to 12, and session equals to am. So very simple code. If or is greater than equal to 12, then I will set the session equals to pm, and if or is greater than 12, then I will subtract the or 12 from the or. So very simple code. So else if or is equals to 0, then I will set the or equals to 12 and session equals to am. Then I will check if or is less than 10. I will use conditional operator. So it simply means if or is less than 10, then I will prefix the 0, and similarly I will do this for minutes and for seconds. And similarly I have done this for minutes and for seconds. And then what I will do, I will create a variable. So let current time equals to, so I have set the current time equals to hour plus minutes plus second plus session. So here I will change it by current time and save it, and let's see the output first. And you can see the time, you can see the digital clock here. And now what I will do, I will call this function again. The function name is time. So I will call this function again, and another thing that I will do in the script, I will use set interval, and I will pass this function, and 1000 means 1 second. So let's save it and go to the browser, and you can see the it is working, and you can see the number of seconds are less than 10, and it's so that's why 0 is prefixed here. So very simple code. And now we will do some styling, and here in the h1 tag just create, so in the h1 tag, so I will give it some id. So let's say id is the clock, and now I will create a one style sheet. So create a style sheet, so style.css, and here in the head tag import this. So just type link, and here style.css. So now I will apply css. So go to the style.css, and first of all set body background black, and now you can see I have given a h1 id clock. So type hash clock, and here you can give any color. So let's give the color, let's say 17d4. You can give any color, fe, save it, and you can see the color has been changed. And you can also use just to wait, and here okay, and you can use position absolute, top 50%, similarly left 50%, save it, and you can see the clock here. You can change it accordingly, you can change the values. So top 20% and left 20%, and let's increase the font size, let's say 80 pixel. Okay, and you can change the letter spacing as well, 7 pixel. Font family, you can give any font family. For example, let's say you can give any font family. So let's give this font family, and you can see the uh, style has been changed, so you can apply all the css properties that you can apply, and you know it's working perfectly fine. So that's all for this video. Thank you.